What's up, everyone? Welcome back to The Release. Now, before we get into everything, before I even ask y'all to subscribe and everything, women's NCAA basketball, SMU versus Memphis, has 75 fouls called in a game with 98 total free throws. I am sick and tired of refereeing.
That's crazy.
I'm sick and tired of it, bro. It's affecting the NCAA too now. I can't take it anymore. We have outrageous calls with the Raptors and Lakers. We have crazy calls earlier in the season when Giannis got ejected. We have SMU versus Memphis getting 75 free throws. It's nuts. We got to do something, and it all starts when we fire Ben Taylor. All right? No, Ben Taylor shouldn't have a job. That being aside, before you guys start the video, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, share on your stories, comment, share, do all that stuff, because that way we can get bigger than we already are and provide even better content than we already are doing. Number 2. Today, the NFL playoffs start. The games that are going on today are Green Bay. No, not Green Bay versus Dallas. Who's playing today?
They play tomorrow.
Green Bay and Dallas play tomorrow. Buffalo and Cleveland would play tomorrow. I mean, Buffalo and the I said Buffalo and Cleveland. Buffalo and the Steelers would play tomorrow.
Steelers.
But poor old Buffalo weather.
Oh, Browns and Texans.
That's what it is. Browns
and Texans play. And then the Dolphins and the Chiefs play.
Dolphins, Chiefs, Browns, Texans. I'm reading what I wrote down here. I wrote down the next round predictions. That's why. But today we're getting it started off with Houston and Cleveland and Miami and KC. Jordan, who you think is winning those two games and why?
All right, let me see. All right, I'll start with the Chiefs and Dolphins. I'm gonna pick the Chiefs. And man, Mahomes is a bad man. Yeah, man.
Hey, bro.
He the LeBron of the NFL, man. I'm LeBron.
Okay. I'm gonna let you finish.
Hey, I'm just saying he the prime LeBron. Hey, I get Tom Brady's the GOAT, but he's like the most talented quarterback I've ever watched, bro. Like,
oh my god.
Hey, Tom Brady can't make some of those plays Mahomes can. Not saying he's great or anything, but you know, Brady's is what Aaron Rodgers was supposed to be. That's all I'm gonna put it like.
Brady's what Aaron Rodgers was supposed to be. Yeah, that's facts.
Sorry.
Facts.
Mahomes is what Aaron Rodgers was supposed to be.
No, I get it. That's hilarious.
Take all that talent. Tell me I'm not lying.
Hey,
like,
poor guy had a horrible system in Green Bay. I don't know what to say, man. It was good in the beginning, but it's just poor guy. MVP, but so it's okay.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this game. Tyreek Hill, going against his former team in the playoffs. I expect a big match from him. But yeah, I have the Chiefs winning. What about you, man?
It'll be good, bro. I have the Dolphins winning purely because of Tyreek Hill. This guy's nuts. He led the NFL in yards this year. I remember after the second game, they're like, he's gonna get 3,000 yards. He's gonna get 3,000 yards. Like he got 1,800 still, but that's still impressive. Like that's incredible.
That's so good. Yeah.
Like I said, yards leader. With the amount of passes that the Chiefs have been dropping this year, I don't know if we're going to get a very good game from them. Not saying that Miami's defense is insane and all that, but, they have Jalen Ramsey back there, which is a scary guy to go up against, especially when you're guys like Juju and Travis Kelce. So, they're not going to get as many passes off as I think they can. Travis Kelce's probably going to have a monster game as per usual. But I don't know, even a lesser year from him this year. This is the first time in his it was like 5 seasons that he didn't reach 1,000 yards. So it was I don't know, man. The Chiefs have been surprising us in a bad way this year, and they went from they're defending, and I feel like they have a lot of momentum going into this. But I just feel like the Dolphins can't be stopped, bro. Tua is nuts, and then pair him with is it Waddle and then what's his name, Tyreek Hill, and then you got Jalen Ramsey on the defense. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. I got Miami going through. Now let's start to talk about Houston versus Cleveland. I'm gonna start this one off, bro. CJ Stroud is incredible, bro. Man. This guy almost was having an MVP season as a rookie. Like, who does that anymore, right? So incredible for him.
He's like one of the best rookies I think sports has seen.
Yeah, easily
for forever.
Easily. He's having a better rookie season than LeBron did, than Luka did. Like, it's incredible.
LeBron, hey, man, you'd have to go back. Man, he on some Kareem kind of... you'd have to go that far back.
Yeah, no, but it's like... It's impressive. When I heard this guy was in
Yeah.
MVP conversations in like what week 8, I couldn't believe it. So honestly, good for him. Offensive Rookie of the Year for sure. But I just don't think that the Texans as a whole. I mean, they did get offensive and possibly defensive Rookie of the Year, but I don't think as a whole they got what it takes, man, to beat the Browns. The Browns are steamrolling right now. Got old Joe Flacco back there, you know. January Joe, they call him. So I feel like Joe Flacco's going to put on a good performance. And plus, you got Myles Garrett in the back. Not DPOY this year, but one of the best defenders in all of football. And I feel like it's just going to be tough for them to go on. But if Houston makes it through, I won't be surprised. But at the end of the day, I got Cleveland doing this. What about you?
Yeah. Same, honestly.
This,
Considering the fact they're also more experienced. Joe Flacco,
Yeah.
playoff time.
yeah.
So, yeah, I expect them to win that one.
Yeah, honestly, good for them, and I can't wait. I feel like the Browns could be a serious dark horse this year. Except what, if they were to get through, they would face.
Let's play the Ravens.
Yeah, they'd well, so I have Miami going through, so Miami would play the Ravens. But if they got through, they'd either have to play Buffalo or Pittsburgh. So, I feel like they're down in round 1 unless Buffalo miraculously loses. But that being said, let's move on to that game, Buffalo versus Pittsburgh. I don't even think this needs to be an explanation. Pittsburgh's getting W'd, bro.
Next.
Yeah, next. We got Tampa Bay, Philly next. Philly's crushing them. Right? We believe that? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, they should, yeah. Even though Philly, kind of cooled off their crowd start. But yeah, they should.
Yeah, no, they should be doing good. Dallas versus Green Bay. Now, I was watching some stuff on this today. I was watching the NFL Countdown. And they were thinking that Love is going to go out there and he's going to have a monster game, and that Green Bay had some good momentum going into the wild card, but Dallas is just too good, bro. If Dallas loses, first of all, Cowboys fans will never hear the end of it from me. Personally, I will call up every Cowboys fan I know, Josh, Ruth. I'll call you both up, and I'll yell and I'll just laugh. I'll come on here personally and just start crying at the score. Because it's honestly ridiculous. If the Cowboys lose, there needs to be a firing of the head coach because he sucks. He sucks. What about you? Who do you think's getting through that?
It should be the Cowboys, but
I
want them to lose. I hope they do. So I can see Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp.
Oh, I can't wait.
On First Take, oh boy, hey, I don't watch First Take that much, but if they do lose,
yeah,
I'm watching that video.
Hey, bro, I be watching First Take every morning. It's hilarious, and I gotta watch that reaction if the Cowboys lose in that wild card. And finally, up next, we have the Detroit Lions versus the LA Rams, who have the best rated offense towards the end of the season. So the Rams are steamrolling right now, but the Lions are also a damn dark horse. Who you got coming out of that one?
I got the Rams.
You got the Rams?
It should be a good game. Hey, I don't know.
Man, come on, man. Listen, look, I might be biased because I took a liking to the Detroit Lions this year. I didn't expect them to do good for a second season, but they did better than they were last season too. So I'm very happy for them, and I want them to go far, and I want them to kind of blow some people out the water. And I feel if they can get Dallas in the second round, I feel like they will prove that they should have won that game. And if it weren't for some horrific officiating, that would have occurred. So I feel like Detroit has this in the bag, and I feel like they're going to take it all the way to the semis. There's no way they're touching a Super Bowl because that's either San Fran or Philly they're going to be facing. But I feel like we're going to get Detroit in the semis at least. So skipping ahead of everything, who do you think is going to be in the Super Bowl? What do you think we're going to see?
All right, man. I got San Fran going in the Super Bowl.
San Fran?
And give me the Bills, man. Give me the
Bills.
Give me the Bills.
Okay.
Give me the Bills.
Why do you say that? Why do you say the Bills over the Ravens?
Oh, hey, I just trust Josh Allen come playoff. Josh Allen's had some crazy playoff games. Like that game against the Chiefs.
Yup.
I felt bad for him. That was actually crazy.
That was a great game though, but it was
yeah, I felt bad for him, but yeah, I got the Bills. Even though I wouldn't be surprised, I'm excited to see the Bills and Ravens play.
Yep.
If that's ever a game, that should be one of the best playoff games.
No, that's valid. And so, who do you think is going to come out with the Super Bowl at the end of the day then?
I'm gonna go with San Fran.
San Fran.
They should. About time that they should win
They're
because
steamrolling. They're steamrolling. Hey, listen, look. I got none other than the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. We're gonna have a bird on bird finals this year, and it's gonna be a good one. But at the end of the day, I think that the Ravens are gonna come out on top. Lamar Jackson's just too good. I had Philly written down here, but I can't think that Philly will possibly do better than Baltimore. Got OBJ. They got just, oh man, they just have such an incredible team this year, and I'm excited to see how they can play. I'm excited to see how that tush push works against them, but I feel like it's gonna be Philly Baltimore. If not, it's gonna be Detroit Baltimore, and y'all can take that down right now. I feel like if it's not Philly, it'll be Detroit, and I you got a David Ramos guarantee on that, but. That aside, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Charles Barkley guarantee on that. Hey, and listen, look, guarantee. Y'all let us know who you think's gonna win in the comment section. But moving on to the National Basketball Association. All right, we see some teams struggling. We see some teams benefiting. There's been some trades floating around. Pascal Siakam trade rumors. There's all sorts of trade rumors floating around the league, and we see some teams that need to make trades, right? So what teams, Jordan, do you think need to make a trade, and who do you think that trade should be for before the All-Star break?
All right, I'll start off with a more low-key one. I'm gonna go with the Sacramento Kings. I think they're a team. They should make a trade. They have a good team. I feel like you could get get another piece in, and make that playoff push. Because I mean, I feel like De'Aaron Fox. If De'Aaron Fox was cooking last year in the playoffs, imagine what he's gonna do with this 3-point shot he got. Bro.
Yep, like, tell me about it.
Yeah, and Keegan Murray's gotten way better defensively.
Yep.
Like, so I mean, yeah, they have depth. Malik Monk.
Yep.
I like their team a lot. In terms of guys they should go for, I was thinking Pascal is like the rumored one.
Except apparently there are the trade talks now, though.
Yeah, because I guess they didn't want to give up Keegan Murray. So
yeah.
Which I get. I get. And plus the spacing with Pascal and Sabonis can be a bit awkward. So for me, these are directions I would go with. If I'm the Kings, I want to try to get Alex Caruso. Because they have defensive issues.
That's a good low-key one. That's a great low-key one. A good guard.
That's a good one, yeah. I think Jordan Finney-Smith also, again, if you want to help with the defense. In terms of Jeremy Grant is someone who I would like a good stretch for, a guy who could score and play some defense, who will fit well with Sabonis. Zach LaVine's another person they could get, but I mean that contract is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, for me, they need to make a move, man. If they could get a wing, a defender, I think they could be set, and they could be an interesting team come playoff time for some matchups.
They could be a serious team, man. Yeah, no, I give it to them.
Yeah.
What about anybody else? Do you have anybody else that you think needs to make a trade this year?
All right. Let me think. Other than the Hawks, they need to pick a direction. Either trade for Pascal, or Larry Markkinen. Even though the Jazz have been playing really well, so I'm not even sure that's gonna happen.
Oh my God, they
rebuild.
Blew out the Raptors yesterday.
Yeah.
They've been going nuts.
They beat the Bucks and they beat the Nuggets, or they might need to pack it up and rebuild, bro. They might you might have to ship Murray, Capella, Bogdan. To me, unless you're Trae Young or Jalen Johnson, you could be traded. And then the last team, I mean, there's a bunch of other teams, but for me, the Warriors, they need to do something, man.
Oh my goodness, bro, they need to do something
because they're on the verge of not making the play, man. It's.
I feel bad. I feel legitimately bad watching that Warriors squad, and I like there has to be more to it, man, because they're just so bad. Whether they got to get Jonathan Kuminga out of there, whether they got to buy out Draymond Green, like they got to do something to make them better. Because it honestly sucks seeing the same big three, and which is not really a big three anymore, that we saw in 2019 and 2016. You know, of the Draymond. All 90+ rated in 2K guys, right? You see Draymond, Curry, and Clay. Those are the
one person.
It's just
1% at this point.
It's just Curry at this point, man. And I feel so bad because Curry's so loyal. He's so close to the end of his career too. He's not gonna ask for a trade, right? So it's like you gotta
still playing good. So
exactly, right? So it's like you gotta do something for Stephen Curry. You got to do something for the fans. You can't be playing where they're playing and just, crap in the bed like that. So they got to be doing something. Whether they get Jonathan Kuminga out there, bringing some younger guys, I don't even know. Like, because honestly,
For me, the
it's
two
falling
people I
apart.
put down, one obviously which has been rumored, Pascal Siakam, even though I'm not sure if
Yeah.
that's gonna happen. Or you get Dejounte Murray.
You know
I
what?
like
That's
that
not
fit
bad.
because he's much better. Like Chris Paul. Chris Paul doesn't look at the basket,
Yeah, he's got to get out
so
of there, man.
he just there passing the ball somewhere. So you get him. But yeah, they need to fix. They need to do something, man, because
So my question
they're
is,
cooked.
would you have Clay running the three, or would you have Clay coming off the bench if Murray comes over?
Man, Clay could come off. Clay could come off this bench, man. He
Clay
could
can
come off
come
this
off the
bench,
bench,
bro.
man.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Hey,
You know what? And it seems like Clay would be okay with that as well. He's a pretty low key guy, but
yeah, he better be. What? Like, yeah, no, I can't play.
that might be
I
what
think
they
he could
need to.
thrive in that role.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's true.
so
And we've seen a lot of good stars coming off the bench, or sorry, what should I say, older stars coming off the bench like CP and what's his name, Russell Westbrook, right? And they've been embracing the roles and they've been not playing too bad with them, right? It just feels
yeah,
so weird that there's no talk about Chris Paul anymore. Like it feels so weird to see him in a Warriors uniform, but hey, bro, it is what it is. Me personally, man, you guys know what I'm gonna come on here and say. I feel like the Raptors need to make a trade, man. And first of all, might I just say that Emmanuel Quickly and RJ Barrett trade was spectacular. I didn't expect Masai Ujiri to do anything about that. So you know what? Honestly, good on him for doing something with that. Got a Canadian boy coming home. Uh, I don't want Pascal Siakam to leave per se, but it's looking like it's inevitable at this point. And if he does get traded, we better get something good in return, whether it's a young guy in Jonathan Kuminga or Keegan Murray, or if it's a sorry, if it's a shooter or someone else just to bring more spacing to the floor and do good things, whatever it be, we better get our money's worth, man. Because Pascal Siakam's a genuinely good player and he's having another great season this year. So I feel like if we were to trade
yeah.
him away, it has to be good. But another change that the Raptors need to make is signing up that more G League talent, bro. They got. I don't know about y'all. I pay attention to the 905 specifically. I don't really pay attention to anywhere else in the G League, but I keep up with my Raptors 905. And they have an incredible squad. They have Grady Dick going off in the 905. They have Javon Freeman Liberty going crazy,
Morgan Freeman.
dropping
Oh,
40 in a game. They have Marquise Noel leading fan voting for that G League All-Star game, right? So they have a great team, and I feel like we should put some more guys on some two-way contracts. We just put Javon Porter on a two-way contract, and he's nuts. He played like 6 minutes one day and got like 7 assists. He's doing nuts, right? So I'm very happy that we can embrace our G League and have some better guys on there, especially with Darko Rakovic's developmental systems and stuff like that. I feel like that's a change that we need to make. Number two, I feel like the Lakers need to do a little something. I don't know, man. I feel like they can be better. You have LeBron and AD like playing really,
oh yeah.
like they're playing
They're
so well this
borderline
season.
cooked.
But it's like I
They're
have these
borderline
guys
cooked.
going to the finals. I still have them going to the finals. But in order to do that, you got to make the playoffs for me, okay? Even the play-in. You got to do something for me and make those
Yeah,
finals, okay?
They're a couple moves. They need to.
I
Yeah,
feel
they need to
like
fix that. I don't.
yeah, man. Like, if your name isn't Anthony Davis, LeBron James, or Austin Reeves, you can get the hell out of here. If I'm being totally honest,
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with them signing old dudes, but they got to stop that, and they got to sign some younger talent. Gabe Vincent didn't work out for them, obviously, right? So it's like you got to sign someone that
Yeah.
can space the floor a bit better and who can, kind of help run that offense
I
when
mean,
AD, Austin Reeves, or LeBron aren't on the floor.
yeah. I made a. Yeah. I had the Lakers down somewhere on this list, and I made a couple lists of people they should try and go and get up. First, one of the Bogdanoviches, either Boyan from the Pistons,
No,
shooting,
they
or
better,
Bogdan.
yeah.
That's a guy they should get up. Alex Caruso. I mean, hey, AD and Alex Caruso on defense, man. That man,
They got to bring him
they
back,
go
man.
crazy.
That's
So
that perimeter defense that they're
they need to bring him
lacking.
back. Yeah. Yeah. Dorian Finney-Smith. That'd be another good pick.
Yeah.
They just need to pick a direction. The Zach LaVine talks. I don't like it, man. I don't like it because the thing is, even if you get LaVine, your offense is still not like that.
Sadly.
Like to me, it's better for them to go defensively go all in on defense, right?
Hmm.
Instead of trying to having this offensive game, because again, your team is just not that good offensively.
Hmm.
So it's just time to get some defenders in. Get Caruso, get Dorian Finney-Smith, Matisse Thybulle, one of those people.
Yeah.
And then yeah, that's their best hope. Because I'm not gonna lie, they're getting borderline cooked right now. 'Cause
Look, man,
it's
defense
crazy.
leads to championships, right?
Yeah,
And when you
but
have the
he's gonna have to shoot
refs,
too.
yeah, bro, tell me about that, right? So, like I said, defense wins championships. Those of y'all don't know, me and Jordan did a project in grade 12 that proved that defense is the reason that teams win. And you need to get some good defenders on that squad,
Yeah, for
specifically
sure.
for the perimeter. But another thing that I want to point out about the Lakers, they lost by 1 against the Raptors. And the refs won the game for them. They had 25 free throws, 8 of which were intentional fouls. So they had around 16
Yeah.
free throws that were BS calls in the fourth quarter that won them the game. But if you have 25 whole free throws, 36 the entire game, right? And you don't win by like 5 plus, what are you doing? Right? What are you doing? So you can't be
Cooked,
going up
man.
against, because listen, look, I love my Raptors. They're not Lakers level. They suck. All right, the Raptors suck. Okay, I love it.
You sure? You heard about that? You
Actually,
heard
I
about
lied.
that? You heard about that?
I'm
I was
thinking
about to say
2020.
the Raptors been playing. The Raptors been playing better than the Lakers over like the last couple of games.
I'm thinking
Like,
2020. Y'all, my
in the
fault.
games that
But
I've watched.
they're not LeBron James, Anthony Davis level, and they're damn not sure the level of being on the side of the refs, right? So it's not like there's some incredible team out here, but you can't be losing by 1 to them and have 25 free throws in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's ridiculous. So the Lakers really need to make some changes and do something, right? Because it's honestly, they're like you've
Cooked,
been
man.
saying, they're cooked.
I don't know where. I think they're like 10th if I remember, if I last time checked. But they're cooked. They need to do something. So
And look, bro, the West is, whoever's writing that script is going to be good because everybody has very, very, very similar win-loss ratios, and it's going to be an incredible conference to watch when it comes to crunch time. But
yeah,
as of right now, man, the Lakers are looking bad, man. They're looking really bad, like looking not playoff bad. They're probably going to be a play-in squad, and I hope they, get to the finals because they're still my pick this year. But I'm telling you guys right now, bro, I'm going to have to make a new pick after the All-Star break if the Lakers are still crap in the bed, man.
their only hope is that they face OKC in the first round. Because
Oof.
that's the best matchup for them. Even though OKC's good.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're
You know,
not
they're not
frauds or
physical
nothing.
at
Like,
the
they're
front.
actually good.
Yeah, OKC's good, but they lack that physicality. So that's a good team for them to face.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, they need to fix something because they not looking that good. They
And,
haven't played playoff level basketball outside of the play-in tournament. That's the only time they've
and they were
looked
really good in that
really
play-on
good.
tournament, bro. But they got to keep doing that. But let us know what you guys think, man. Do you guys think that the Lakers can make it to the finals? Let us know some trades that you want these teams to make, man. But without further ado, thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Leave a 5-star review if you're listening to our beautiful, soothing, luscious voices on the platform of your choice. But make sure to have a good day, evening, night, wherever y'all stay at. God bless y'all. Peace.